Happy morning, students. Welcome to grade 10 mathematics class. In the last session, we have learnt about the relationship between LCM and GCD, then rational expressions, the form of rational expression, and reduction of rational expressions. And today, there is a subchapter, excluded value. What is the meaning of excluded value? How to find excluded value in a rational expression? We are going to find. Okay, we see what is the meaning of excluded value. A value that makes a rational expression undefined is called an excluded value. What is the meaning? A value that makes a rational expression undefined. Undefined means which form? A number. First I am saying for number. Then for expression we can learn a number, any number 2. By which number makes it undefined? 0. Correct. So a number by 0, what is a value? Undefined. The same thing for expression also. See here, 5 by x minus 10. When this becomes undefined, if we put x equal to 10 means 5 by 10 minus 10 equal to 5 by 0. The value becomes undefined. Correct? So which value we should not put here? 10. If you put 10 here, the value becomes undefined. So that value we should not include it. So that is the excluded value. Got the concept? One more example shall we see now? Listen. Suppose numerator any term it will be, no problem. X square minus 6x plus 7 divided by x square minus 9. When this expression should be undefined, we need to find the excluded value. The value should not be included in the denominator. That is the excluded value. Okay. So for this, check the denominator. X square minus 9. Then it will be 0. For what value the denominator becomes 0? Any guesses? If we put x equal to 3, then what is the value for this? Numerator as it is, no problem. Let's check for the denominator. The numerator also we can put, no problem. So 3 square minus 6 into 3 plus 7 divided by 3 square minus 9. Listen. So 9 minus 18 plus 7 divided by 9 minus 9. So here 9 plus 7, 16 minus 18 by 0. The value is becoming undefined. Listen. So 16 minus 18 minus 2 by 0. The value is undefined. So here, which value should be excluded? We should not include that value. That is excluded value. So if you put 3, the value becomes undefined. So 3 is the excluded value. Okay. So one more value also possible for this. Can you guess? If you put x equal to minus 3, check the denominator. X square minus 9 equal to minus 3 the whole square minus 9, which is equal to minus 3 the whole square, 9 minus 9 also 0. So for this rational expression, what are the excluded values? The excluded value may be 1 or more than 1. Okay. So for this rational expression, the excluded values are 3 and minus 3. That means plus or minus 3. I think you got the point. So for simplification, listen, this definition. To find excluded value for a given rational expression in its lowest form, say P of x by Q of x, consider the denominator equal to 0. They gave a simple idea. Listen, to find excluded value, we need to consider the denominator should be 0. Shall we see one more example? Then you will get better idea. First, we can see some general example. After finishing that, we can move for the book examples. Okay. We need to find the excluded value. For that, we need to consider the denominator should be 0. So, here this is the numerator and this is the denominator. And we need to consider the denominator should be 0 for finding excluded value. So, I am considering the denominator equal to 0. So, x equal to 0 and minus transposing this side plus 5. So, x equal to 5. So, 5 is the excluded value. Shall we check now? Substitute here x square minus 3 by x minus 5 equal to 5 square minus 3 by 5 minus 5. So, 25 minus 3 by 0. So, 22 by 0. The value is undefined. So, we should not put 5 here. So, that is the excluded value. Got the point? So, how will you find the excluded value for this rational expression? Say, here we need to consider the denominator should be 0. Don't worry about the numerator. Okay. So, you need to check the denominator only. So, here x plus 3 equal to 0. So, x equal to 0 when transposing this side minus 3. So, x equal to minus 3. So, here minus 3 is the excluded value. If you put minus 3 in this expression, the value becomes undefined. Okay. Listen, here two quadratic polynomials they have given. We need to find the excluded value for this expression. Shall we do this now? Okay. For finding excluded value, you need to consider the denominator equal to 0. So, here what is the denominator? X square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Shall we factorize this? What is the product term? 6. What is the sum? Minus 5. So, what are the possibilities? Minus 2, minus 3. So, just write here x minus 2 into x minus 3 equal to 0. So, x minus 2 is also 0 or x minus 3 equal to 0. So, what is the answer? X equal to 2 and x equal to 3. So, what are the excluded values? 2 and 3 are the excluded values. If you put x equal to 2 and x equal to 3 in this rational expression, the value becomes undefined. So, only it is excluded values. We should not include this value. That is the meaning. Okay, you should exclude that value. So, once again, I am saying for finding excluded value, the denominator, in the rational expression, the denominator you need to put equal to 0. Okay. Listen carefully. Now, we are moving to book example. That is example 3.14. There are 3 problems. First 2 problems we can solve and we can solve the third one. Find the excluded values of the following expressions, if any. The first problem is x plus 10 by 8x. Listen. Here x plus 10 by 8x, the expression is undefined. When it will be undefined? The denominator is 0. So, here what is the denominator? 8x, we should be equal to 0. From this, we need to find the x value. What is that? It implies x equal to 0. Here 8 transposing this side divided by 8. So x equal to 0. Therefore, the excluded value is x equal to 0. Sorry. See the second question. We are going to find the excluded value for this expression. So 7p plus 2 divided by 8p square plus 13p plus 5. So the expression 7p plus 2 by 8p square plus 13p plus 5 is undefined when it will be undefined. If the denominator is 0, then it will be undefined. So what is the denominator here? 8p square plus 13p plus 5 equal to 0. This implies, since it is a quadratic polynomial, we need to factorize this for finding the excluded value. So on factorizing 40 and 13. Okay. So here 8 5s are 40 and 8 plus 5 13. Dividing by 3 8p. Here also 8p. This term will cancel and here 1. So what are the factors? P plus 1 into 8p plus 5 equal to 0. From this, what are the p value? Implies p plus 1 equal to 0 or 8p plus 5 equal to 0. So this implies p equal to minus 1. Here 8p equal to minus 5, p equal to minus 5 by 8. We found the p values. So what are the excluded values? The excluded values are minus 1 and minus 5 by 8. Okay, I think you are getting better idea. So for finding excluded value, you need to consider the denominator should equal to 0, and from that we need to find the p value. Otherwise, whatever variable it may be, you need to find that. P means p, x means x, t means t, whatever may be. Got it? Now see the third one. So x by x square plus 1. Here, see here, x square greater than or equal to 0. Always. Why? X square means it is a perfect square number. Perfect square number should be a positive number. Correct? Because if we consider 2 square, what is the answer? 4. Minus 2 the whole square? Also 4. So even it is a positive or negative number, the answer we are getting positive only. So all the perfect square number should be a positive number. So that is this line. X square always sometimes equal to 0 because 0 square is 0 only, no. So a perfect square number always equal to 0, otherwise greater than 0 for all x. If you put minus 9 the whole square, minus 7 the whole square, 8 the whole square, 17 the whole square, any number if you are taking square, we will get a positive number only. So from this we are checking whether the denominator will 0 or will not be 0. So here x square is a positive number. So that square number plus 1 is also a positive number only. That's all this step. Here x square plus 1 greater than or equal to 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1 only, which is not equal to 0. So here the denominator for any value, if you put minus 3, minus 2, minus 7, if you put any value, the value doesn't 0. So there is no real excluded values. Got it? Now let us move to the book exercise. Exercise 3.4, second Roman, first question. First row is reducing into lowest form. Already we did. So here second row and first question. Find the excluded values if any of the following expressions. One expression they gave y by y square minus 25. So just remind the condition. We need to put denominator equal to 0. Then we can easily find the excluded value. Shall we proceed? So the expression, the given expression, the expression y by y square minus 25 is undefined when the denominator is 0. What is the denominator here? Y square minus 25 equal to 0. So y square equal to, on transposing this side, 0 plus 25. So y square equal to 25. Y equal to, what are the possible numbers? When we square that number, we need to get 25. Plus 5 also possible. Minus 5 also possible. So y is equal to plus or minus 5. You got the point here? If y equal to 5 means y square is 25. And y is equal to minus 5 means also y square equal to 25 only. This whole square, so 25 only. So what are the excluded values? The excluded values are plus 5 and minus 5. That's all. Now see the next problem. Second problem. T by t square minus 5t plus 6. Shall we solve this now? The expression t by t square minus 5t plus 6 is undefined. When it will be undefined? When the denominator is 0. What is the denominator here? T square minus 5t plus 6 equal to 0. Since it is a quadratic polynomial, we need to reduce this. Shall we reduce this? So the product is 6 and addition factor, sum factor is minus 5. I think minus 2 and minus 3. Yes. So t minus 2 and t minus 3 equal to 0. From this, t minus 2 equal to 0 or t minus 3 equal to 0. So t equal to 2 or t equal to 3. We got the excluded values. What are they? The excluded values are 2 and 3. Okay. The third problem, see, x square plus 6x plus 8 divided by x square plus x minus 2. This problem you can do as homework. The same method. This denominator you need to put 0 and want to factorize like this and then find the excluded value. Very simple problem. Try this at home. See, one more interesting problem waiting for you. Listen, the last problem in this exercise. That means fourth problem. X cube minus 27 divided by x cube plus x square minus 6x. Okay, the expression x cube minus 27 divided by x cube plus x square minus 6x is undefined. When? Say the answer. When the denominator is 0. So the denominator is equal to 0. So this implies, is there any common term here? Yes. What is that? X. Shall we take x outside? Yes. So x into x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So here x equal to 0 or two brackets are there, no? This term also equal to 0. X square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. Since it is a quadratic polynomial, we need to factorize this. Shall we do that? So minus 6 and 1. What are the possibilities? 3 and minus 2. Correct. So x equal to 0, or here two brackets will come. What are they? X plus 3 into x minus 2 equal to 0. So this implies x equal to 0, or here also two values will come. What are they? X plus 3 equal to 0, or x minus 2 equal to 0. So the final step, x equal to 0 or x equal to, on transposing, minus 3 or x equal to 2. So what are the excluded values? The excluded values are, 0, 2 and minus 3. If you put any of these values in this expression, the value become undefined. So this value should not be included. That is the excluded value. Got the point? Are you ready to learn a simple shortcut for multiply by 11? Are you ready? Okay, let's see. A simple method, 27 into 11. Normally we can follow which method? 27 into 11, and some terms will come and then we can add. No, without these things in one line, how can we multiply? Listen carefully. Here 27 into 11. Just split the terms. 2 here and 7 here. Now add the terms. 9. So that's all the answer. Easy, no? One more problem shall we do? 35 into 11. Just split the terms. 3 here, 5 here. And just add this. 3 plus 5, 8. I think you are getting doubt. Okay, shall we check by normal multiplication? Okay, 27 into 11. 7, 2, 7, again 2. We got the correct answer, no? Here also 35 into 11. Yes. So for multiply by 11, we can follow this method, a one-line method. Any number you can apply. But if it is more than the number, that means it will carry some another digit, means some other method. Listen. Suppose 97 into 11, which is equal to, split the digits, 9 and 7, add the digits, 9 plus 7, 16, two digit number, we are getting 2 digit number. So 6 here, it is of carry 1 here, and this number will change as 10. So the answer is 1067. We need to check this. 97 into 11, 7, 9. Okay. So here, the next sub-chapter is operations of rational expression, multiplication we are going to learn. So only I just gave the intro about that. Now move to book example. Example 3.15, first one. Multiply x cube by 9y square by 27y by x power 5. Shall we do this now? Very simple thing. First expression I am writing here. Multiply by, no? So what is the symbol? Plus, minus, into, divide, multiply. So multiplication symbol. 27y by x power 5. Whatever the possible cancellations we are going to do now. So here first numbers. 9 and 27 will get cancelled, no? So here first step, it will be there. We can write in this next step and then we can cancel. So x cube by 9y square into 27y by x power 5. So 9 and 27 after cancelling 3. Then here 1y and here 2y. No, this 1y we can cancel. So here x cube, here x power 5. How many will remain? X square. So what is the answer? Numerator 3 only. Denominator, there is one y and there is one x square. So the final answer is 3 by x square y. You got the point? Okay, next problem, second problem. Multiply x power 4b square by x minus 1 by x square minus 1 by a power 4 b power 3. Listen. First one, x power 4 b square by x minus 1 multiply by no. So into x square minus 1 by a power 4 b power 3. The next line, x power 4 b square by x minus 1 here into x square minus 1. Shall we write 1 as 1 square? Yes. So which formula we need to use? A square minus b square. That means x plus 1 into x minus 1 divided by a power 4 b cube. Got it? So next we need to move for cancellation. X minus 1 gets cancelled. After that, here b square, here b cube, how much will remain? B. Then here x power 4, here a power 4, it cannot cancel because it is the variable x. This is another variable. So we cannot cancel that. So what is the required answer? X power 4, x plus 1 divided by a power 4 into b. That's all the second question. Got it? Okay, now listen. Exercise 3.5, first Roman, first problem. Very simple problem. It's just a simplification only. So 4x square y divided by 2z square and 6xz cube divided by 20y power 4. We need to cancel the same variable, one in numerator and one in denominator. For example, y by y square. We can cancel this. Here 1y will go, here also 1y will go and 1y will remain. Suppose y x power 4 into y by z power 4 means we should not cancel this because since both the y in numerator we should not cancel. One should be in numerator and another should be in denominator. In that way we can cancel that. Okay, listen. 4x square y divided by 2z square into 6xz cube divided by 20y power 4. First, check for the possible numbers to cancel. Then we can move for the variable. Okay. So here 1, 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. Then here also 2. Here 20. This number also you can cancel. One should be in numerator and another should be in denominator. So here 1, 2 is 2. 10 2s are 20. And again 6 and 10, which table it will come? Second table. So 3 2s are 6. 5 2s are 10. I think that's all. Okay, let's move for the variable. Here x square, here x, but both in numerator. We should not cancel that. Check for the variable. One is in numerator and the another one in denominator. Z cube, Z square. Possible to cancel? No? Yes. So here Z square, 2Z square will go. Here 1Z will remain. Then 1y and here 1y will go, remaining 3y will be there. So what is the final answer? Numbers 3 only. X into x square, x cube. Any other variable? Z divided by, here numbers 5, variables y cube. So that's all the answer. Got it? Very simple 2-mark problem. See the second problem. This is also very simple. Easily you can solve. Okay, listen. P square minus 10p plus 21 by p minus 7 into p square plus p minus 12 divided by p minus 3 the whole square. Listen here. This is a quadratic polynomial. This is also a quadratic polynomial. So we need to split that into factor form. So p square minus 10p plus 21 equal to, this method you can solve, 21 and minus 10. What are the possibilities? Minus 7 and minus 3. Is it okay? Yes. So p minus 7 into p minus 3. What is the next thing? Here already solved. Here we can reduce. So p square plus p minus 12 equal to minus 12 and here 1. Simply p means 1p. So 1. What is the possibility? 4 and minus 3. Is it correct? 4 into minus 3 minus 12. And 4 minus 3 1. So here p plus 4 and p minus 3. Then we need to apply. P square minus 10p plus 21 divided by p minus 7 into p square plus p minus 12 by p minus 3 the whole square, which is equal to, what is the value for this? Just before we solved this one. So p minus 7 into p minus 3 divided by this value, p minus 7 into p square plus p minus 12. We factorized this. So p plus 4 into p minus 3 divided by p minus 3 the whole square. So p minus 3 the whole square. Then we need to move for the cancellation. What is that? P minus 7 gets cancelled. Then p minus 3, here one p minus 3 will go, and then p minus 3, another p minus 3 also will go. So what is the final answer? P plus 4. This is the required answer. Got it? See the next problem. Third one. It's so easy, no? Okay, listen. So 5t cube by 4t minus 8 into 6t minus 12 by 10t, which is equal to 5t cube by 4. We can take it as common, no? So 4 into t minus 2. And here 6 we can take it as common. So 6 into t minus 2 divided by 10t. So here what are the possible cancellation? T minus 2, t minus 2. Then 1 5 is 5, 2 5s are 10. Then 1 2 is 2, 3 2s are 6. Here 1 t will go. So here remaining 2t. I think that's all. So what is the final answer? 3t square by 4. That is the required answer. So today we will finish up to this portion, and whatever things we learned, just remind it. Excluded value for rational expression, then multiplication of rational expression. Okay, excluded value means we need to consider the denominator equal to 0. Then easily you will get the excluded value. Then what is the next one? Multiplication of rational expression. How will you multiply rational expression? We need to consider the reduced form. After reduced form, just possible cancellations you can do. I think you are getting better idea. Okay. Then the next class we need to learn the division of rational expression. That also very simple. Then addition, subtraction is there for like denominators and unlike denominators. That also very simple. And more interesting chapters over there. Square root of polynomials, then quadratic equations, Okay, one by one we will learn. And today's class we are finishing now. Let's have a nice day. Thank you.